Like, you know, there's nothing wrong with having fun. Like, you don't have to be single to have fun. And it's just knowing your boundaries. And, you know what I'm saying? It ain't hard to say, oh, I have, you know what I'm saying? I'm good. I got a man at home, this and that. It ain't nothing wrong with that.
You reap what you sow, make sure you not reaping complacency. Opportunity won't wait for thee. I never turn my back on the problems that's facing me. I'll always turn back for the people I know pray for me. And Lord, since you blessed me with this life, I'll live it gracefully.
Home, a place where I can go to keep you on my shoulders.
Why? Airdropping that motherfucker.
It's a little warm out here.
Man, hot in the bitch. Why?
Oh shit. What about call the popo?
Me, man.
I did that shit one time when I cutting grass. I said, my bad. They called me back. I said, damn, my fault, twin.
Ain't even mean to do all that.
Yeah. I think that happened like twice. I'm like, bro, the world.
Why do you feel like people stay in situations longer than they should, especially when they know like they should leave?
Comfortability. Not knowing what's on the other side. And, you know, being in... Sometimes it's attachment, I guess. Well, I know it's attachment. You know what's crazy? I could be done with, like, especially relationships. I don't know, I guess because, like, we kind of like family oriented or something. Yeah. But I could be in a relationship and, like, I could be done with a girl, but I still kind of feel, like, attached to their family. Yeah. Even, I mean, I ain't the type to still go around, like, if we ain't together, but you know what I mean. Oh. Like, I'm like, dang, those are my folks, you know what I'm saying? But I know being attached is one of the main things. Not knowing what else out there. And also being used to it. Like, they think that's the norm. So they don't seek anything else, or they don't seek any other, you know, option or validness from anybody else, because that's what they're used to. So it might not be as peaches and cream from the outside to other people, but they can't see it because it's what they're used to now. And they become accustomed to it.
For sure. Do you feel like it's easier to get stuck in friendships or relationships?
I think it's easier to get stuck in friendships. I think it's easier.
Why?
Because I think we expect more from our partners than we do from our friends in a certain way. You know? But in reality, I feel like it should be vice versa. Mm-hmm. But a lot of people don't see it that way. Especially like when you've known that person longer and you've been through a lot more with them. Even without like the, you know, the bad that even bring you to this conversation. I think that your friends should be more loyal to you than, you know, your partner. But of course you build that trust and foundation after a while. But I just think I would expect people to take more from their friendships than they do their relationships. But there's also people who look at their relationships and take the slightest little things and compare it to other people's relationships, and that's where they go wrong. So things might not be as bad as they think it is, but they take it to the extreme, and now they out of a good person or a good thing, period. And like I said, the grass ain't always greener on the other side, and they figure that out. And then sometimes it's too late because that person, they are the person what other people see, and they are exactly what people think. So it may not be as hard as for them to find somebody else that could easily replace them, or, you know what I'm saying, be better than what they were already experiencing.
Mm-hmm. I feel like I got that opposite mindset because it's easy for me to get up out of a friendship. I feel like in my experience, I stay in like relationships longer than I should.
But that's why I mean, I understand, but That's why I say I pick my relationships. You know, I take them and pick them more serious than a lot of people do. So, like I said, if I see a woman and like, I know what I want. So, you know what I'm saying? It ain't hard. So, I'm not saying that you should take either lightly, but I'm saying at the same time, like, I see a general idea of more people letting relationships or their friendships go longer than they do with their relationships.
You know, and I think it could just be like some of it be like a self-esteem thing, and the other side of it is kind of like you said, it's just like being comfortable somewhere. So like even with like from a relationship perspective, it's just like, all right, we done been through this, and it's like no matter what we're going through, like I still want to stick around. I still want to see it through. And it could just because of potential, or it could just because like I'm making all these investments, and it's just like, hey, like I know it's gonna be ups and downs, and it's just like I wanna, regardless of what's going on, like I just want to stay, and I'm optimistic about, hey, we can get to a better place. It might not be today, it might not be tomorrow, it might not be a month from now, but it's just like I see it coming. And I think that's the biggest thing of why I can do that. And like I don't have those same expectations for my friendship as far as building a future. Because when I think of my future, I'm thinking family, house, home, whatever that may be. You know what I'm saying? Like just building out and being able to leave a legacy somewhere. But you can also do that to an extent with a friendship. So I don't know. I guess that's why I end up staying longer than I should. Because like I've been hugging the toilet, man. Like had me hugging the toilet.
See, that's what I'm saying. I can't never see myself getting that far in anything, in a friendship or relationship. That's why I hold them both to like an almost equal level. So, you know what I'm saying? Especially now, I just don't waste my time and energy on things that I feel like are, you know what I'm saying, people got their already mindset on. So it don't matter if it's a friendship or relationship. I try not to keep people close to me that have no benefit and don't care about how I feel or anything.
If a motherfucker want to leave, like I'm not in the business of convincing a motherfucker to stay.
The difference, yeah.
But like I'm not out here just like looking to leave a motherfucker because like I said, like I'm a see it through type of person. Like I got that old soul where it's just like unconditional love. Like when your grandma and your granny was cheating on each other, they beating each other ass, they still gonna come back together.
But that's what, yeah. And like I said, like I give everybody multiple chances. I don't even always speak on like what you've already done, but like it's already a mental count of like what you've done and how I felt in those times. And like, you know what I'm saying? Like I just know when to exit. I might not even say nothing. You know, I might keep it cordial. I might not ever say nothing, but you'll realize that it's never gonna be like it was before. So.
And that was a big one too. What you said about like keeping the tally, because I never kept count. Like I don't keep the score.
I don't either.
I never did.
Nah.
Or even like a mental note. But then it got to a point where it's just like, all right, how much I'm gonna accept.
But it's not necessarily even you keeping count. It's just like it's like muscle memory. Oh dang, you made me feel like this before already. So you might not even thought about it no more.
Yeah.
You got to that point again, and then like, dang, you already made me feel like this once before. So now it's already like brought upon to you again. Like, so you don't even have to think about it. It's just, like I said, it's just a mental tally. That's what I consider a mental tally. Because if I, like you said, like, or anybody, if you're going to accept what they did and move on, like, you know what I'm saying, don't bring it up. Don't bring it up. Don't think about it. Well, I can't say not think about it, but, you know, don't bring it up. Don't throw it in their face. Like, keep on going because you allowed them to come back. So, there's no point in even doing that.
Yeah.
But if my body and my mind remembers how you made me feel before, then...
And that shit always gonna feel familiar, bro.
Exactly.
I don't know.
Exactly.
It's just something about it. But even from like not even speaking on relationships, but like just hell, even for like work, that should apply. Cause this is like a lot of times we stay in shit longer than like once shit, like I said, like once shit run its course, it's just like, bro, like we don't know like that escape plan. And I think the hard part is like So like I take it back to a relationship real quick. Like before you break up with somebody, you feel like, hey, it's like life won't go on. And then once you do that shit and y'all done, it's like, oh shit, like I got through that shit and I'm cool. And the same thing apply from like a career or job perspective, of where it's just like might not be for you. Like when I started at Piggly Wiggly or whatever, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm cool this working until it's not working. And just like, bro, I want more for myself. And then boom, I go to Campbell Soup. And it's just like, bro, like I told you, I think it was you I was talking to, whoever, like, I'm in this bitch, like, bro, this can't be my life forever, like, you know what I'm saying, I want more, like, and then go ahead and get to college, and then, you know, but then just keep taking the next steps, and it's just like, you know, understanding when shit run its course, and now, like, I don't know, I feel like that with the military now, like, I'm staying in this shit longer than I need to, but also I gotta think about everything that's surrounding that, like, I got kids, I got wife now, and so it's just like, being able to tailor that, or make it to where it's like beneficial, and it's like a two-way street.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times we stay in this stuff and we ain't getting shit out of it. We just, yeah.
I know. You ever felt like somebody got away from you? I mean, you don't gotta say who, but you ever felt like somebody got away?
Everybody get the fuck away from. Nah, it's like, honestly, nah. But honestly, bro, I don't. Like, I can't even recall.
I can't either.
I can't recall a person.
But I only feel like they got away from you if you were the one who caused them to get away. Anyways, like if it was something they did, even though you thought better for them and you thought they were for you, I don't feel like that's considered getting away from you. Like you let them get away because they got away themselves. So I mean,
and if I'm in a relationship, bro, honestly, whether we like talking, or like it's just like a real deal relationship, bro, like I said, I stay in shit longer than I need to. So if we not together or like we didn't work out, obviously I take accountability for my piece in it, but like most of that shit it'd be like I'm willing to work through whatever. So if we not in that space no more, and it's because you wanted to be out of that space, and like I'm not about to force you to stay somewhere you don't want to be, because then that's, you know, kidnapping,
right,
or adult napping.
I understand. And even on that, like letting somebody get away, I can't stand that. That saying like, you know, when people be like, perfect people, wrong time or something like that.
Oh yeah.
I can't stand that, because if I had somebody like that I knew was just like for me, it would never be no wrong time.
Yeah.
Cause that's gonna like that'll even push me more. Like now I got something. I mean, not saying that I didn't need that, but I'm saying like now it give me a little bit more to push for, and like, you know what I'm saying, make it better and make it right. And if they really for you, they gonna help you get through whatever. And they gonna help you get to wherever.
You know, I don't know. I had somebody goddamn tell me that, or they ain't tell me that like specifically. But like,
I'm not saying. I'm not saying. Huh?
They put it on a card. So
I'm not saying that people are wrong for saying that. Don't get me wrong. But I'm saying, like, me personally, I would never say that.
I mean, but that's a way for them to hold on too, because it's just like hold on to like what could be, because like I was saying, like somebody put on a card, it's like that Marcus Houston song, like,
yeah,
if you love something, let it go,
yeah,
and if it comes back, but they brought that motherfucker like, if you love something, let it go, and if it come back, then it's how you know, like, no, but I'm not coming back.
Exactly.
Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that they wrong for feeling like that. You can feel like that, but I don't feel like that. Like if somebody is really for you, bro, like, it's gonna work. It's gonna work. It don't matter what position you in, because clearly they don't. If they met you at this time, clearly you already feel like you're not at your best, and they rocking with you. So go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Rock out.
Do you feel like it's a time limit to like know or understand when it's time to let some shit go? Because like a lot of time motherfuckers give it like 6 months. Oh, this shit ain't going.
No, there ain't no time limit.
All right, it's time to let it go. Like, motherfuckers give it a year. Like, by the time you get to like year 2, 3, I feel like 3 years in a relationship is solid enough to be able to say like, hey, we done went through a lot of stuff, and we done built up the necessary tools to be able to navigate through these different things. And when we face them, we know how to communicate. We know how to argue. We know how to disagree. Whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we know how to do all this stuff.
Nah, when you say it like that, yeah. I thought you were saying like for somebody to leave.
Oh yeah, nah.
But I feel, but I was saying like I was saying no when somebody leaves, because you could, I don't know. I guess it depends on how you gauge it.
Yeah. You know, a lot of motherfuckers, like you said, don't be knowing what they be looking for. I don't know if you said it today.
Because sometimes, I mean, you might say 6 months, but you might already mentally be clocked out at 3. So that's what I was saying.
And that shit real.
And if you already mentally clocked out, it don't matter how much. You could have a change of heart, but for the most part, at that part of the time, you probably don't even care no more.
Yeah.
So you probably don't even realize or care that they doing the little things now. Cause like you already passed that now. You probably already doing whatever. So it's like just best just when you got that gut feeling, just to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Go ahead and go.
And that be that shit. Like when you clock out, bit, and you still there, that shit be so goddamn. Cause it's like I did that, and I think you came in the midst of me doing that, and you peep, and you know what I'm saying, we had our conversation. We ain't gonna conversate on that too much, but like where it was just like, motherfucker, I'm in a relationship with hate my son, and my son was here before you. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like when we get to that point now, like, and when we having that conversation, and you don't want me to be in my son's life. And I'm like, yo, you tweaking out. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, like, I gotta be a father to my son, because my son need me. Now I'm checking out, because, like, I do want to be with you, and I love what we have, but I also understand that this little boy
That's unfair.
Me. Yeah, and, like, for me to have to choose between somebody I love and somebody that I'm responsible for, and, like, somebody that I brought into this world, and, like, that's, all right, cool. But then it's just, like, going back to, like, knowing when to leave. Like, when it got to that, I should have leave, but I let that shit linger longer than it should have. And then here I am, like maybe 2-3 years in. Not even 2 years. 2 years in, and this happened like at the year mark, damn near. And it's just like, okay, cool. I should have left that shit alone then.
Yeah.
And it's just like, but I'm like holding on, and I ain't escaped, and I wait until the right time or the right exit point, or till I'm.
And that's probably why she felt like that. You know why? Because like you weren't there. So she probably felt like she could persuade you, just like you probably thought you'd be able to persuade her at some point. So yeah, it's just a time. It ain't no specific timing. It's you timing.
Yeah, and it's easy to go through the goddamn emotions of everything when you checked out, bro, because it's just like, I don't feel no type of way.
Right.
And then when you add like weed, liquor, all that stuff in the mix of it, it's just like you numbing it. Now you just enabling all this stuff, and you're not even, directly addressing what it is you need to address to kind of get up out of the situation. So it's just like, damn, like.
So like, yeah, we stay in things longer than we should. So like, that turns out to the lies that we tell ourselves sometimes. And we just, like I said, it just makes us, well, it don't make us anything, but it's just what we accustomed to, so it feels normal. So it's like, we say like, I'm fine, like, you know what I'm saying, I don't need no help. It just feels real normal. And you can't see it because you nose blind to it. But everybody around you can see it, except you. And sometimes we do listen to what the people say outside of us, but sometimes we don't. They can see how it affects us. And people that are close to you, they know what the real you looks like and what it don't look like. So, what is it? Love is blind.
Yeah.
What is it?
But I don't know. I definitely think it's like a big lie. Like we tell ourselves is like, like to go back to what we was talking about, staying in shit longer than we normally do. Is like, okay, well, if this happened, I'll leave. If next time this happened, I'll go ahead and do it. And a lot of times that be us saying that just to kind of give us the courage to leave, and then like something happened or shit start going good, and then we blind ourselves. It's like, oh yeah, it's getting good. Like I don't gotta worry about that no more. And like that's why I'm big on like, I definitely appreciate those people that think out loud and be talking, because a lot of times when you say that shit, and you say like, damn, I sound crazy right now.
Nah, yeah.
And it's just like, getting it out there. But we tend to validate our own thoughts when we're not having those conversations, and it's easy to lie to yourself if you're the only person responding. So it's just like, all right, cool, like, so I don't know, like, I feel like that type of behavior is definitely detrimental to a lot of people. Being able to advance, thrive, or whatever that may be. So
yeah.
I don't know why people lie to themselves, but with the Lulu
because that's what they want to be.
The Luluville. Yeah.
That's what they want to be. Some people just like that toxicity. What's that dude? He was like, he was the dude that be, I don't know what his name is, but he was just saying that yesterday. He was like, He was like, sometimes I don't need it. I don't need peace all the time. He was like, I need a little disruptions. I don't ever want that.
Nah, yeah.
I want people to be like, oh, y'all relationship boring. It is.
Man.
You don't need to know.
Man.
I mean,
shit could be chaotic at the crib, but like
that ain't me though. I don't like all that fussing and
nah, I
arguing.
ain't talking about fussing. Like, cause honestly,
But
like,
I'm saying, yeah.
like not the. I don't condone domestic violence, all right? Like, but like, we ain't talking about none of that. And if you in that, please escape. Call 911.
Call 911.
Seek help.
Seek
Go
help.
to your nearest shelter,
Yeah.
fire department, anywhere. Call him.
Don't call me.
Pull up, they lay your ass.
Don't call me.
But nah, like that chaos as far as like, man, like, you know, we arguing about who leaving the cabinets open and shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we arguing about stupid shit.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes it's good little boring arguments.
I mean, that's normal though. I mean, it can get bigger than that.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna say that. Like, just close the cabinets, bro.
Pick
KB,
your
close the
socks
close the shower curtain too. My boy KB used to get fussed at all the time for not closing the shower curtain, and I had to tell him that. I'm like, bro, close the shower curtain,
I'm
man.
telling you, pick the socks up. When you drink the last little bit in this little corner, just go ahead
Throw
and
it in
kill
trash.
it. Go ahead and kill it. Don't put the empty bottle back in the fridge. That's actually insane.
It is, cause I got OCD. I ain't gonna lie. I probably would be like, I probably ain't gonna say nothing, but I'm gonna close the cabinets, close the doors, turn the lights off, pick up this, pick up that.
And the motherfucker get to fussing about some shit. Like, I know they right, but I don't want to hear it. So it's just like, you know what I'm saying? But like, it's like, all right, cool, I do better. You know, cause I'm definitely a leave a cabinet open ass nigga. Like,
I know you are.
I walk away from that bit and be perfectly fine. Like, oh, nah, that's when I grab my refrigerator beat bit. That nigga go beep beep beep. beep. Shout out to Samsung bit. Cause I walk away from that bit. My mom be everywhere though.
I mean, I'll leave some stuff over sometimes too, though. Don't get me wrong, but like, you know, I'm kind of used to being by myself for the most part. But I'm still the one who wants stuff like, okay, it's a difference. When I'm by myself, like I'm not as bad. But like if I know I'm with somebody else, or like, you know what I'm saying, I'm sharing a space with somebody else, I'm gonna be more, you know, I'm gonna be more proactive about it. I'm gonna make sure I close this, close that, put that back. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try not to. I got a little ADHD. Sometimes I do, you know, lose a little train of thought and leave something. But it ain't all the time and it ain't a lot.
Yeah.
So,
And
but
you the only motherfucker that gotta deal with it too.
Huh?
It's just like you the only motherfucker that gotta deal with it.
Yeah.
So.
But now I'm talking about when I'm with other people.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying. Like sometimes I might leave something out here and like forget that I did that, you know. But it ain't all the time.
For sure. But you said something about being alone, like
living alone.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, are you
Yeah.
comfortable in that space of like living alone, or
But I
just, like,
love-
even
yes.
being single? Like, just like, are you comfortable in that in your own space?
Yes, I love being. Well, I ain't gonna say I love being. I do love being alone for the most part. Like I love like not having to, you know, respond to nobody. You know, just be there, be in my own space.
Yeah. I don't know. I went through that stage.
Like especially in a relationship, I love having to miss my person. Like, cause if we up on each other all the time, I ain't never gonna miss you. And
I'm clingy, bit.
I'm clingy in the nighttime, but like during the day, I don't care. Like I don't need to be with you all the time. Like if I could just choose a time, it would just be like when it's time to go to bed. But like versus all day, like of course, like some days I want to spend all day, or you know what I'm saying, or we can be in the same space. Like we ain't gotta be like, you can be in one room, I'm in another. You know, like that's cool too. Yeah. But like that still give me like the opportunity to miss your presence or whatever. Cause like we ain't up on each other. Like I want my girl to have her own friends and
that part
and do her own thing. Like, you know what I'm saying?
About what I got going on all day.
Right. I want her to be able to come pick me up at, you know what I'm saying, when I'm outside.
Yeah.
And I'm feeling right.
Yeah.
I ain't never had
that drive
yet.
home when I open. Like, nah, like I don't know.
Nah, I don't want to drive home when I'm
don't drink and drive.
I want to be the passenger prince, you know what I'm saying, get my thigh rubbed on.
Yeah, Little Spoon.
I love it, Little Spoon.
Man, what hold me, please. When I went through that weird stage where I was just like, bro, like I always wanted to be in a relationship because I didn't want to be alone. And then once I got comfortable being by myself, I'm talking about I was in, it was a club called Cowboys. I probably shouldn't even been there. But like, you know what I'm saying? And then motherfuckers see me like, what are you doing here? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, who are you with? I'm by myself. Like, and I just be in random places doing random stuff.
I'm still
Park by
doing
myself,
it.
like-
I'm still doing it by myself, and like it, and every time like I invite people to do stuff, like it reminds me why I still do stuff by myself.
You just be like, sometimes you be like, all right, I'm ready for your ass to go. Like,
Huh?
you be like, all right, I'm ready for your ass to go. Or you
No, I'm saying because people don't be trying to do stuff with
Oh,
me.
yeah, that's true.
So I'm like, damn, like I would like for people to do stuff with me sometimes, but I mean, it don't never happen hardly. So it's just easier for me to just get up and go on my own.
Yeah. And it's hard to plan shit with people nowadays because, like, it's so much shit going. And I don't understand. Motherfuckers be busy, bro. Like, motherfuckers don't be hanging out as much as they used to, or, you know, having an intentional time to get together. So it's just like, hey, let's get in where we fit in, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's try to link up. Like, because everybody going through their own struggles. But, like, definitely, like, I think it should be a little more effort for, like, friendships to be able to, like, link up or, you know.
I think that's what I'm saying. That's what I was saying. Like I look at my relationships and friendships just as equal because I don't call everybody, you know, my friends. You know, my friends more like family most of the time.
Shit.
So, you know.
That should be wild. We still gotta plan a trip. I definitely been bullshit. But also, nigga, I only get, 30 days off a fucking year? So it's just like, damn. Well, 30, like, you know, approved days off, obviously. But,
How many hours that is? How many hours that is?
what you mean, like, how many hours I work?
No, 30
get that?
days.
Which I don't know.
Oh, I mean, I thought you were doing the numbers.
Nah, we get like, I could be off on my 30 days. We get 2.5 days a month. Let me see. I went to public school right outside of Prentice Sweat.
2.5 days a month.
Yeah.
That's about 30 days.
yeah.
I mean, I didn't know this.
Yeah.
Like how you was calculating.
So we get 2.5 a month. So like for working 30 days, sometimes 28, we get 2 days off. And a half day of leave. It's just like, bro,
Right.
I don't know that shit.
Nah, we definitely gotta go somewhere.
No, for sure. I wanna do something like a little vibe, man. It'd be smooth. So just to pull the conversation back a little bit. I know we probably touched on like staying in shit longer than we need to. What was just saying, like how we lie to ourselves and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
But like, why do you feel like people change? Like, what you feel like attributes to like people changing? Whether that be like pain, trauma, like, you know, relationships, or, you know, motherfuckers be like, oh, when they get in a relationship, they don't talk to nobody. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that type of thing. Why do you think people make those changes in their life?
It's just the influence, I think, or influence on their feelings. I think that's why they change. But I also think it is like, well, if we're talking about like, you know, people don't talk to their people how they used to when they get in relationships, I think that's like, I think that's partially like not being self-aware or like knowing they self fully. Like now, that's become like their new identity or whatever. And it's sad, man. It's sad. It's sad to me, I think, because I feel like you lose yourself like that. And when people like that go into like breakups or whatever, like it's like they try to resume what they was doing before that.
Yeah, it's just like so much done changed.
Yeah, it's like, oh man, you done missed out on so much now. Like, you know, we might not even do this no more like we used to.
Yeah.
We might not even go to these places. We might have, you know what I'm saying, progressed and upgraded. And now you think we still on that same thing, but we not no more. And now you just stuck by yourself, or you back in that same place with those type of people we left behind.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like circumstances definitely, like you said, like the circumstance play a big part in like that change. Cause like, you know, if you're not around somebody long enough, or like you're not like a consistent with how much you communicate with somebody, you know what I'm saying? Like, so how we like touch base a lot. Like,
Yeah.
It might not be every day, but we touch base at least like 2-3 times a week, depending on the week, sometimes more. But it's just like keeping up and like knowing what's going on. You kind of understand why people change, because you see like, hey, they going through this, and this. I mean, you keeping up with the progress of their life.
Right.
But it's like for those people that don't always be in touch, it's just like I'm remembering you from the last time we had that conversation. So
Right.
like, yeah, I'm still here. Meanwhile, you done took like 6 steps forward, and I still see you when you was at step 1. And it's just like, yeah, like I don't know. I feel like that's the biggest thing of it. It's just like the circumstance around that. Whether you changing in a relationship, and it's just like, hey, I ain't never been in a relationship before, so like, hey, and you could just communicate.
Yeah,
hey, y'all,
exactly.
like I ain't never did this before, and like it's
Yeah,
stressing me out.
right.
So if I'm not as responsive, give me some grace.
Right.
Or hey, what's y'all thoughts on like how should I navigate this to be able to sustain this relationship as well as pour into our friendship, like so.
That's real though. But people fail to have those conversations, and they wait till it's too late.
Damn. To tell you, yeah, man, she was tripping, or
Right.
yeah, they were tripping. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right. And that's all you get from that.
she made me block y'all. Like, whoa,
I
brother.
know.
Whoa, brother. Nobody did that.
Right.
Man, like, shit, you blocked us to appease her. Like, nah.
Mm-hmm.
I feel it. Women have men doing some crazy stuff. Or
They
men
do.
have women doing some crazy stuff. Cause I've seen women cut off their friends
I've seen them too.
for a dude. Whole time they dude out here tweaking, talking to their friends behind their back in the kitchen.
But women don't. But women get mad at their men for hanging out with they bird brain hoe ass friends, and they be like, they'll choose their friends any day over there.
Any day.
Any day. The ones who do, they'll choose still being in, you know what I'm saying, other guys' face and knowing you got a boyfriend. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with like having your friends and being out. Like, there's nothing wrong with having fun. Like you don't have to be single to have fun. And it's just knowing your boundaries, and you know what I'm saying? It ain't hard to say, oh, I have, you know what I'm saying? I'm good. I got a man at home, this and that. It ain't nothing wrong with that. But it's also a lot of jealous dudes. So like, I get that too. Like, especially the ones they be saying like, oh, you ain't never had this your first bad bitch or whatever.
Yeah.
And saying that like she can't go outside. No,
Let
go
that
outside.
Let the girl go wherever she wanna wear.
It's
Service.
a point of respect. Nah, it's some respect. It ain't nothing crazy.
And not even respect for me, respect yourself.
Right, yeah. But still respect me though. It still respect me. But at the same
I
time,
ain't respect me, respect what we have.
well, yeah.
Respect what we have.
But
like,
no,
she ain't gotta respect me, bro.
No,
not
you-
like saying, not like, oh, don't just, you know what I'm saying, but like respect what we have enough tonight. Put one, cause a lot of niggas feel like if you wearing some shit, like it's a green light to like, hey, let me press up on them. But then a lot of them motherfuckers feel like, how it's a line. And some niggas be over that line before they even approach you, and it's just like, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers want to touch you, feel it. So it's just like, I don't know, I'm not one to tell a woman what to wear, but it's just like, let's be cognizant of the world we live in, and like understanding like, hey, I want you to be your full self, but also just.
But it's still a fine line between there though. Like you can't. I mean, yeah, always you should respect women. Don't get me wrong, but like some of these outfits are again coming back to that escort culture.
Oh, yeah,
like
yeah.
they expect to want to be like the escort girls, but they ain't trying to sell it. Like they like, nah, this ain't that. But that's exactly where it came from. The poster girl fits, the nipples out, bro. I can see your whole breast.
And
Come on, bro.
And baby, like,
And there's no
put a
way
pasty
that,
on.
and there's no way that if I approach you, you think that I'm looking to be serious with
Yeah.
you.
Okay, everybody
And
on
it's
the
just
script
that.
done seen you, like,
I mean, I'm not gonna disrespect you, call you out your name or nothing.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? But don't like that wouldn't, like I said, I'm never gonna put myself in that situation to be like, oh, cause like girls be like, this is what I was wearing before we met, this is what I was wearing when you met me type. That's never gonna be that. You know what I'm saying?
Because I wouldn't even try to take it there.
Exactly. So,
For sure.
read the room.
But a lot of times, like women that do like that, because I've run into women like that, and like where it's just like, okay, they are interested in these type of clothes, and it's just like, okay,
No.
the right dude will make them want to change that shit.
No,
Like,
yeah.
all right, cool. Like
For
out of
sure.
respect for what we
For
building,
sure.
like I'm a chill.
But you got, I mean, you'll be able to read that at some point. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm saying like off the bat,
Oh, yeah.
first appearance, you know what I'm saying? First interaction. That's not what's in my, that's not in my head at the moment. Like once I get to know you, we talk or something, like that's different. But like, and like I know that was once a time that you did this. And like if if she was the one, be like, I really like you type deal, you know what I'm saying? Then I can say that you was like, you know what? Yeah, I like you, but like I remember I met you in this place, and I seen you like this.
Yeah.
So like, I can't go any further with like, you know what I'm saying, with that same look. Like, you know, if you really interested, like if you willing to change this and that, then like we can talk about it, you know what I'm saying, proceed with it. That's cool. But like just off of basic standard conversations and like nothing else, like it is what it is. I'll keep it at face value.
Yeah, but and even to that like point, like I don't mind the young lady with the fishnet and the pasties. Not as a like, you know, some part, but it's just like we gotta understand, like we said, why people change. So it's just like this might be her way of getting attention because something in her life happened to where it's just like, hey, I need some validation. I need someone to see me as beautiful. I need, you know what I'm saying? She could have been assaulted, God forbid, or anything, and then it creates this hyper need for attention or whatever that may be. And now she doing all this, so it's just like, hey, let's have this conversation. So sometimes you might see the young lady, 'cause I was about to say bit. You might see the young lady in the goddamn fishnet with pasties on, saying, hey, my titties ain't out because I'm not showing the nipple. No, it's still a
No,
titty.
yeah, they out.
But it's just like she might. It might be something deep behind that. We just like, you know, we relying on the flesh rather than having that conversation.
But sometimes
yeah.
we not meant to solve everybody's problems though. That's the thing.
No, for
so
sure.
that's another thing. Like
First impressions matter.
that's what I'm saying. Like it's not always that. Like I said, I'm gonna respect you, whatever. I'm not gonna disrespect you. But it's just like at face value, like in the back of my head, it's not like, oh, this is a wife, or you know, this is my type of woman type thing. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying like just like a nun, like, you know what I'm saying, show that body, baby. But you know, everything ain't gotta be shown. Like, save me something to see.
But you also gotta think about environment. So like,
right.
if you go to the club, obviously we not looking for a wife. And we obviously know
it depends on what kind of clubs you're going to.
But like we obviously know, like we not looking, because whether it's a club, a bar, strip club, like any kind of club, like
I'm not
liable to run into somebody with a fishnet,
yeah,
all this other stuff. If you go to the grocery store, you know, Barnes and Nobles, and you in there with a fishnet, we got a different conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know, dog. I can't say that.
You think somebody in Barnes and Nobles with a fishnet?
No, I'm saying like I can't say that just because we're at the club. Like that don't mean you can't find nothing like worth your time. That's what I'm saying. Like it depends on what type of environment you in, what type of club environment.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Well, maybe you could
like if you go to the park at 14 in DC.
Yeah,
you're not gonna see this.
Park is insane. I ain't gonna lie.
No, it's not insane because that's what I'm saying.
Park is insane.
That's the club, right?
Yeah.
There's a dress code, right?
Yeah, it's a line though. I ain't gonna lie. It's a line because when we was down there, it was a little.
But no, there's a dress code at Park.
I get that, but there was a line, as in like it was some borderline questionable shit in there. Because we was down there last August and October, if I'm not mistaken. So like it was some stuff in there I seen questionable.
Man, Mark ain't playing that.
Man,
but it wasn't that crazy though.
It wasn't. Yeah,
exactly.
It wasn't like.
That's why I'm saying like
I can see your nipple rings.
Nah, right. You know? I said like you can show your body, like you know what I'm saying, a crop top, half shirt or something. Like, you know what I'm saying, a little skirt, you know, like it ain't nothing crazy, like not the ones where your cheeks is hanging out like completely, but I'm saying like you can still like you can find some good stuff like going out, and what I'm saying, like it's just like me and you, like there's girls just like us that going out, you know.
Yeah. So
it's just depend on the environment you're in, like you said, and knowing where you want to go and where you want to be, and knowing what type of woman. Man, that's just like getting anywhere at home, going out. Man, there ain't nothing I want. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I can still go in there and have fun. I can talk to women all I want, but I know it ain't going nothing past that.
Nothing past a conversation.
Exactly. So, you know, it just depends on where you at.
That's valid. Speaking of Park, I'm never going back. Like, I'm not going out in DC ever again. Like, ever. Especially, bro, like, talking about something, oh, that's a nice hat. And then I'm like, okay, appreciate it. And like, oh, but it'd be crazy if I take that shit off you, right? Who are you talking to? I'll do that to you right here. We can do that right here.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't never had to happen.
Bro, like, and it's just like, bro, it be some bullshit always happening. I don't know. We ain't gonna talk about that though.
Oh my God.
Like, I was just like, bro, And then Bree Thomas, like, chill, you doing too much. This nigga just said you don't rob me. What you mean? I'm not doing enough. He not supposed to be. Hey, out of respect for you, y'all, I'ma chill. Like,
Man,
if I ever run into you, we gotta have a conversation. They ain't even trying to be no smart. I just wanted to say, like, what was on your mind?
bro, I was just.
What was you feeling like?
I was, yeah, bro. Who are you feeling like? Like, what do you think this is?
Cause and when I'm out, I'm just like a good time, but I just enjoy having a good time. So like, I'm a dance, I'm just vibe. You ain't gotta be tough with me, man. Like it's not that deep.
That's crazy.
But nah. Yeah, people change for their own reasons. Maybe bruh needed that hat or something, you know what I'm saying? Maybe he was.
Man, he ain't need that hat.
Maybe he was a good one and he changed because somebody robbed him. You know
For a
what I'm
hat.
saying? Yeah.
You talking something that be crazy about taking it off of you. It's a hat
that's
out of
crazy.
all.
Man.
Out of all
You
the
coulda
pieces
took
of
my
the
wallet. Cause I'm right here at the bar, bro. Like,
Oh, he told you inside the bar? I thought he might have told you that when y'all was walking or something.
no, we inside. That's what I'm saying. Like, you doing all this, bro. They got security in here. Like, nah.
Hey, stop him.
You know they be having the back doors. So I'm like, bro, I'm gonna chill. So they don't tell it, bro. I got a pole right here to dump or anything, bro.
You got an underground escape.
Pull the lever.
At that point, he just keep the hat. Though, I guess.
Bro, if you gotta kill me with a hat, bro, like.
Well, not even kill you, but you got this underground escape.
I'm gonna walk in that bit, hat off, whole night, bitch.
He over there calculating the steps and time it takes for him to take the hat off and
what's
get
crazy
away.
is the hat wasn't even that tough.
For the door to close and everything. Some cartoon
To escape.
robbery.
How you say
with a little smoke behind him.
I'm telling you.
Oh my god.
Shit be wild though.
Yeah.
We went way off course, man. That shit funny. I can't wait to watch that one. He said what?
I said they did go well.
Go ahead. It is what it is. Hey, we unfiltered over here, man. Big. But to bring it back off, bro, with the hat and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? If I see y'all, give you the hat. But I don't know. A lot of times, people be moving the way they move just based off titles and not knowing who they are, man. Maybe he was a street dude, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's who he was. But like, just understanding, like, titles beyond like, what's your job or like what you do, what's your dreams and stuff like that. Just, knowing how to navigate that, I guess. Like, what's your thoughts on like people identifying beyond like what they do? So kind of how niggas be like, I'm an electrician.
I'm an electrician. I'm a lineman.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know. It's hard. I mean, it's not hard, but it's like I don't understand. I don't know why. I guess when people didn't have much before to look forward to or having what people see as important or as some type of status, then when they get into something or involved with something that kind of has status or, you know what I'm saying? They take it and run with it.
Yeah.
So I think that's why people, they let titles make them. I think that's why.
A lot of people, like, they overdo it. I know you see like a lot of stuff like, and like obviously I can't speak to like the certain cultures because I'm not engulfed in it. But like I know on TikTok where it's like the D9 culture was some people.
Oh yeah,
letters
definitely. Being Greek
they
in college,
or like from a perspective I can actually speak to is like the military perspective of like when motherfucker put that uniform, that's all they are, bro. Like, and it's just like a motherfucker be 11 years in, goddamn E4, E5.